So guys, Buzz is working from home today, so he's not in the office, he's not with us. So I've kidnapped Morgan. I've told him to keep it silent. Don't tell Buzz what we're up to. We're actually going on our way to pick up my new car. It's not something that Buzz will approve of, and it's not a supercar, it's just another car. It's a type of car that I've always loved, and this guy here, he's been waffling on now for about 15 minutes about how his car's got so many issues. I just want to show you guys something. True petrol head this guy is, Morgan, right? So BMW Z4, look at that. It's got a fucking start-stop fucking... So he's got one of those Lamborghini switch covers with a BMW badge on it.
Fake it to make it, as they say.
Yeah, so we're on our way to Southwest London, and by the time this video comes out, Buzz would have seen the car, and we're going to meet him in a couple of hours, and he thinks we're meeting to film a bit of stuff for SSC, but yeah, he'll see my new car in a minute. He has no idea what I bought. And the plate, because this car's a keeper, is this one here. You remember my Aventador? VEE12S. We've also now got VEE2S, which is V, is my son's name. So we're smacking it with two number plates that are very, very similar. Oh, look who's calling me. I better get offline. Yo, bro. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm just going on my way to work. So, yeah, a little bit tied up at the moment. We're still going to meet later on, yeah? It's going to work to do a bit of work, bro. Like, yeah, I'm out of the office at the moment. But, sorry, one second. Let me put this on mute. Guys, we'll pick you in a minute. We're at Sexton's Car Audio. These boys do a lot of audio systems. And this is the shop car, the owner, Jay Patel's personal car. And this is the car that his plate will be going on. My new E24 635 CSI, fully restored, in grey, BBS wheels, airlift performance suspension. Honestly, the history file on this car is so mega. Owned by enthusiasts all his life. Another wallet on the floor there. Lovely, clean, reconised leather interior. And Jay sold me this car a couple of months ago. I wanted it on airlift. He had an airlift kit for the car. I said to him I will not pick it up until the airlift's done. Buzz doesn't know any of this. This car's been ready for a little while. It's been in the pipeline for a little while, but finally he's coming home with me today. Check it out. Honestly, it reminds me of sitting back in the E30s. I've never had a 6 Series before, ever in my life. Of all the cars I've had, never ever driven a 6 Series, but I love the shark noses. And Rod Sango, we follow him. We get his tag on here. He's our own Car Audio Security. He's got an absolute stunning Macau blue one. Ever since I've seen that car sit on airlift, I absolutely fell in love. I said, I've got to get one day. And the opportunity came to buy this one over here. Honestly, she's a keeper, which is why putting a plate on it. But you know me, I mean, I changed my mind with the weather. So for the moment, she's staying with me. We're going to go definitely do some mods to this as well. We don't leave any car alone. It's fairly modded. It's pretty much modded like I'd want it to be modded with the airlift and the BBS wheels. But you know me, we'll put some polls up. We'll see if people fancy new wheels on this car. Maybe an audio build. But yeah, so far, I'm so boosted, but I'm bracing myself for an attack from Buzz. This is a 1991, I believe, 1990, sorry. So the car right now is 32 years old. 32 years old. It's almost old enough to be Morgan's dad.
True.
First thing we need is an exhaust on it. I might go see my boy Raj at Profusion Customs. We'll put his tag up here as well. We need to visit them anyway. But yeah, sounds nice, but let's get it a little, not boy racery, but let's get it a little bit more throaty. It's a nice engine. So airlift all fitted by Sexton's, fully restored like I said. Look how neat and tidy the engine bay is. Probably do a little bit more work to it with new bottles and stuff like that. But yeah, underneath the bonnet all painted, new foam pads. Purrs like a kitten. These engines genuinely are the absolute nuts. It's dolphin grey. Dolphin grey. Shred the tag on the strap there. This is Jay, by the way, guys. Jay Patel, who I bought the car off. I bought a couple of cars off him actually. He likes me, and he knows I don't mess about. When he says this car's up for sale, I negotiate hard. He'll tell you that. He's
very hard.
Yeah, negotiate hard, but there's no messing about with me. If I like it and I want it, it's done. And he's gonna tell us a bit about the car now.
Yeah, so it's a 1989, very late Highline. So it's got the arches, the bigger bumpers, front and rear. But the spec on this car is pretty special. It's got full leather. So it's got leather headlining, leather dashboard.
Yeah.
It's got the sport seats.
Yeah.
It's got LSD from factory.
Okay.
Top tint windscreen,
Uh-huh.
and also the black pack, the shadow line pack. So
Okay.
all these options were from factory.
Okay.
So it's basically the spec of a motorsport,
Yeah.
but it's not badged as a motorsport.
Okay.
Complete original. You can't do nothing to these cars.
Yeah.
So the only thing it's got is air and wheels. The rest of the car is completely bone stock.
And it's restored as well, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely
No
looks
rust.
stunning the way it is. Jay,
And it's Dolphin Grey.
you're the man. This guy, whenever he puts up a car up for sale, in case he doesn't call me or message me, pick it up, go on his socials, Sexton's London, and message me straight away. So Jay selling the car, Rocky. Why are you buying it?
You get messaged before anyone, don't worry.
I've just learned. I look like a bit of an idiot. Earlier on, Morgan's going to put this up, and we're looking in the engine bay. I said, look at the BC top mounts. BC suspension as well on this. Well, it's not BC suspension, it's airlift. Ignore that. And I said, BC coilovers, and I said, no, they're not. It's airlift. My mind, I said that on camera, but my mind's been thinking, if it's airlift, why has it got BC top mounts? So I just spoke to Jay right now to learn another thing. There isn't an air ride kit for this car. So it's BC coilovers. You get a bag over quill kit. So you get airbags to put on the BC struts, take the springs off, and the airbags then convert it to an airlift kit. So yeah, sorry, looking a bit stupid today. I don't often go out to buy a car that I don't know much about, but I'm going to learn a lot more about this. And if you guys know your BMWs and you know your 635s, Highlines, CSIs, comment below and let me know what I should do to this car next, except for hide it from Buzz. So I'm excited to show it to him, even though he's going to say, what the hell is this? But honestly, I'm so happy today because these cars are hard to come by now. They're very, very, very sought after. The Highline is even rarer. I didn't even know this was a Highline, but the Highline is even rarer. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this now. It's a cruiser, it's not to go fast. Probably we'll do a little bit on the exhaust side, but I've just been told it's got the original factory Highline exhaust on there, so we'll save that exhaust. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple of bits to it, but I'm so happy. I'm going to keep it as it is now. Let it appreciate in value, depreciate, don't really care. I haven't bought it for that. I bought it to enjoy because I've always wanted a shark nose E24 635 CSI. I just found out it's a Highline because I don't know much about these cars. I just love the Shark 635 from day one since I was a little nipper reading magazines. But I've just learned now this is actually a Highline, a factory Highline, and it's got factory spec on it with the big bumpers, and it's a late Highline. I just realised one thing. He just told me now, and I look like a bit of an idiot. The back window's actually open. So these back windows, like a normal coupe, they don't open. But this back, it's got 4 buttons there. Should have picked it up. But yeah, back window's open and go all the way down. Gonna have a sick cruise. Gonna get it polished up, and let's see what Buzz has to say about my new car. What's Rocky doing? We're just coming back from Sexton's. Old cars, you've got to have patience for these things. I realised soon, around the corner from my journey, that my indicators weren't working, so I was cutting people up and getting all these 1-finger salutes and 2-finger salutes. Indicators stopped working. It's getting a little bit sticky to turn the aircon on. Aircon's not working either. So right now we're driving around, barging our place into traffic, and I've just opened up the fuse box, hoping about modern cars. There's some instructions on there on what fuse is for what. Right now we have no idea. That's what it says. That's the only information we have. I'm having a visual inspection now. The blade fuses, if I can see any of them popped, we're at a service station. We'll get a fuse and we'll indicate our way home. Otherwise, we can't leave the car here. We've got to take the car home anyway. So we just won't indicate. Yeah, we just driving back. As you saw, I couldn't work out what the indicator issue was. And so we turned up. We've got this one guy that we know. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. This guy called G from GV Performance. Okay. So we just landed at his doorstep now and said, listen, can you sort the BMW out? Now, he's got a big history in working on old 6 Series E24s. When they were actually being built, he was working in the factory designing the engine, the electronics of the car. That's all absolute bullshit because he's now on Google trying to find out what the fuck to do.
The person that was like that was there.
Nah. Yeah, so ignore everything I just said because he's now on Google trying to work out what the fuck's going on. So we can have a look, but yeah, hopefully we'll have indicators soon, so we won't be called as BMW wankers. Yeah. But I said to Morgan, like, these gone are the days where they tell you exactly what fuse is for what. That's like heated up and like deformed.
It is, isn't it? Gee.
Surely that can't be the only fuse box in the car.
No, that's not. There'll be one inside as well in the glove box.
The fuse box will be on there, bro.
Where?
Look online. 635. They bound to have a fuse layout.
Definitely not.
Must be.
Go put them on.
Aircon's not that cold. This is not meant to happen when you buy a car on the first day on the way home. This was not the part of the plan. And I'm now bracing myself because Buzz is on the way here. I was planning on showing him the car, saying, look what we bought today, what not. He's coming here to meet me now to see this. I'm going to get in trouble. Sorry, Buzz.
said he bought a bargain, he said. It's German engineering, so you know it's going to be robust.
What's rocks?
Start the car, start the whip.
Doing what? Wait, what? What do you mean new whip? Who's this?
See?
It
What the
is.
fuck is this? Bro, what's that got a plate of your son's name on?
What's that name?
Why are you laughing?
It wasn't meant to be like this. Oh,
Bro, I'm not being funny, bro. What is this? First of all, how long have you had this? And why is it in pieces?
Basically, since you love classics, Buzz, I thought I'd buy a 635 CSI Highline. But problem is, me and Morgan went to pick it up today.
Yeah, I'm just smiling at this because I don't really know how to react. But so you've bought this today and already it's broken down, yeah?
It's not a serious problem. It's
Well, it's already got an issue. And then you wonder why I don't like classics. This is why I like cars that are like, you know, ready to new within warranty. Oh, nice
Buzz.
wheels though, they look pretty shiny, mate.
sick. Don't be upset, Buzz. It is a sick car.
Well, you know, if it was running and we could have gone for a cruise right now, I'd probably be like, yeah, this is sick.
If you don't mind, yeah? You like it?
You know, honestly, have a look at it. You can't even tell what it looks like. Why is that thing up in the air?
What do you want? It's
Bro,
called a bonnet.
This is some sort of form of karma.
So you look at this karma, I didn't tell him I was buying a 6. That's why it's broken down.
What are you saying?
He's easily distracted though. He'll come around shortly. We'll speak to him, take him for a cruise in a minute.
You can see his passion is falling faster and faster for classics. There.
He loves classics.
You know what it is? I've got so many problems in my life. I can't be dealing with stuff like this, so...
Intentionally added problems there.
Yeah, well, no, it's not intentionally. Rox hasn't bought this to make his life more difficult, although sometimes I do question that. With Rox, he likes the stress sometimes. I get the impression anyway. Rox, you do know you can do manual hand signals, right?
Yeah,
With highway code. Like, you've got this. Wait, what's that? That means...
That's
Wait, Rox, you must remember them. Rox is a little bit older than me, so I don't think they had indicators when he passed back in the day.
Buzz, you like it? Be honest.
I could grow to like it. It just needs a bit of TLC, bro.
No, we're gonna get it sorted, bro. There's nothing we don't get sorted, right?
Is that a trick question?
What's your fucking
Is it V8?
straight 6.
Is it? It sounds nice.
Right, so never give up. Things don't always go to plan when you buy old classics. So we've called our man, Jay, who sold it to me, said he'll have a look at it. But we've got Cav on the scene as well.
I recommended him.
You know, he's known Cav for a long time. And Cav's a classic BMW kind of guru now. He's got loads of E28s, check him out, serious ones. He's going to get involved now, and we're going to get this 6 rocking. The baddest Highline in the country is going to be this 6 Series, boy.
It's gonna be great.